What's up everyone, welcome back. Today we're playing Niv-Mizzet in Historic Brawl. Niv-Mizzet is a 6 mana 5/5 dragon wizard, so it's triple blue, triple red. Can't be countered, flying. Whenever you draw a card, Niv-Mizzet deals 1 damage to any target. Whenever a player casts an instant or sorcery spell, you draw a card. So essentially the game plan is it control until we get to 6 mana. So we have a bunch of counter spells and removal spells and damage spells. Once we get Niv-Mizzet down, we can do a bunch of fun stuff. Every time we draw a card, we do 1 damage to any target, right? Yeah, any target. So we ideally want to burn the opponent out, do damage to their face, but we can also do it to their problematic creatures or problematic planeswalkers. And one infinite combo in the deck is if you attach Curiosity to Niv-Mizzet. Every time we deal damage, we draw a card, then Niv-Mizzet deals 1 damage, then we draw a card, then we do 1 damage, then we draw a card, and unless the opponent has a way to interact with that, they just die instantly on the spot. We also have some fun additions like Fire Emancipation, triple the amount of damage we do. So yeah, that's basically the deck. It's really, our top end is sort of support for Niv-Mizzet, right? We just want to draw a bunch of cards, do a bunch of damage to the player's face. So let's see if we can do that. Actually, one quick change. Oh, there it is. Okay, never mind. I was gonna say I don't see Swiftfoot Boots, but it's all the way down here. Okay, let's get in the queue. Let's see if we can get some wins. Let's see if I am capable of piloting this kind of combo deck. If you like this sort of content, please subscribe. Heliod. So Heliod's usually a life gain deck. Then they make all their creatures huge and smack in for lots of damage. His hand is pretty meh against Heliod. Our best answer is to counter Heliod. So, I mean, Chrome Host Seedshark is good because we can make a bunch of incubator tokens, but them getting Heliod down is pretty rough for us. We can bounce Heliod back to their hand and then counter it. We can loot on turn 2 to try to get some better answers. Let's try it. Let's try it. They get to go first. That's a good one. Okay. See if we can get some better cards in our hand. Command Tower's good. Ugh, these are all... I don't really want to get rid of any of this stuff. I mean, Sublime Epiphany is so far away. So it's probably you. You and... you? Yeah. We'll opt on their turn. So here they're probably going to play Heliod. No. Okay. Interesting. Yeah, I think we take the lands. Whenever you can only gain 1 life. Okay. Setting up all their life gain stuff. That's good for Heliod, so that's nice. We have an answer at least. Command Tower down. Put the Chromo Seedshark down. At least it's a blocker. They can't attack with every creature. They do have a flying 6/6 lifelinker, which is super fun. And Swords to Plowshares, of course they do. Okay. Opponent has the perfect hand to deal with exactly what we put down. And we're facing lethal next turn. So unless we draw something really good. Yeah, I mean we can... How do we get out of this? We can't. We can't. I probably should have kept a hand that had some type of counter for Heliod. That would have been a better hand to keep. But I was hoping we could loot into an answer, and we just didn't. If I had a counter there, you could see how it would have gone very differently. They still would have had Sarah Ascendant, which is a broken card, but you know, if we countered Heliod, then they would have had one card left in hand, and then we could have started, you know, taking care of the board. But it wouldn't have grown their creatures exponentially like it did with Heliod on the battlefield. So, Narset, this is a prowess deck, gives their creatures prowess, and they can do some other dumb stuff. Let's see, we have Disdainful Stroke. Is it? Yeah, it's a 4 mana, so that's good. That's good. We have Ramp. We don't have any blue mana, though. We don't have any blue mana. It's a good hand, no blue mana. We have a blue source here. Okay. I mean, it's just not good against their deck. This is, though. Okay. And we can bounce it, too, if we need to. Bide time. We do get to go first. We have a blue source here and 2 other lands. Yep. So what are we putting back? Probably you. We gotta weather the storm first. Opponent's probably gonna spend the first couple turns just mana fixing. If they draw a card, we can Fairy Mastermind. Trample Prowess. Okay. Pass. Let's just do it. I have a board presence. Mountain. Pass. We can brainstorm on their turn. They have prowess, so we are not going to fall into that trap. No blocks. Because they can cast spells to make it bigger. Pass. They didn't do anything. Maybe they're saving their spells. Okay. We only have one blue source, so I think we just pass here. These are cool sleeves. I have these sleeves too. The Damnation sleeves. Pass. Uh-huh. No blocks. Okay. Just counter it. I don't know if it's good or bad, but I don't like it. I guess we're not blocking the Fairy Mastermind, so why are we keeping it back, right? It would be nice to draw a land. I think we have to do this to hit a land. Ah, that's so good against them, though. We'll take that. Because then we can make a bunch of 1/1 blockers. I mean, I know this has trample, but... I can play their commander. Chart a course. We get to draw some cards. Censor. Okay. Some freaking lands would be sweet. Pass. We'll probably bounce something. Okay, well. Okay. Wrecked. That has trample. We're just gonna block. Oh, we have the combo in hand. If we could draw any lands. Ward 2. I mean, unfortunately, I think we just gotta do it. Holy cow, deck, could you please draw some lands? This is embarrassing. That thing. Yep. Okay, that's a land. Nice. Colorless land. It doesn't have prowess, so we'll just block. This is in sorceries, right? Yeah. None of this stuff is great. I mean, I could put Curiosity on Fairy Mastermind and draw some cards. But, I mean, next turn I'm taking so much damage. But I think that's the only way here. Otherwise I'm just going to lose. I want to keep Curiosity for Niv-Mizzet. Okay. Well, I think that's it. Good game. So far, I'm not playing very well. Nicol Bolas. Nicol Bolas. One lander. Okay. It's better. Keep this. Maestro's Theater, they're gonna ramp. It's Nicol Bolas, I'm sure you've seen this card a million times. Comes down as a creature, they can flip into a stupid, ridiculous planeswalker. Play the tap land. Really? What are the chances of that? Sure. We'll have Censor up if they try to play Niv-Mizzet, or not Niv-Mizzet, Nicol Bolas next turn. Resolve. Pass. Actually, this is good for us because they lose life. They do get to draw more cards, but they lose life to do it. So... we'll allow them to draw cards and lose life. Resolve. They don't have a land, huh? Interesting. We have Wash Away. That's great. Assuming they have a land here. Come on, do it. Play your commander. You know you want to. You know you want to. You're gonna Field of Ruin my Prismari Campus. Okay. Sure. I'm gonna go get another island because our whole hand is blue. Pass. We have the Wash Away now, so I'm okay cycling Censor. Now, do we pay the 3 life? We'd have 5 mana, so we could Time Warp. Is that even worth it? I think we just let this into the tap. Let's not take the damage. Let's... foretell this. Keep up Wash Away. Right now we have 5 mana sources. We just need either an island or a mountain to cast Niv-Mizzet. Conti. Okay, well we can't do anything about it. Look at the top 4 cards target. Yep, that's nice. We could return to their hand, but I don't really want to do that. Yep, chose probably a counter spell. Oh, dude. Yes. Okay, so we have the combo assembled. We just need to... Wait. Whenever you draw a card... How do we do this? How do we get Niv-Mizzet down? We'll keep this up as discard fodder. Let's pass. Oh shit. Well, Memory Deluge? Yeah, because we have compulsive research, so that way we don't lose a card. We're very close to putting the combo together. It's just that they're Grixis, so like if I tap out to play Niv-Mizzet, they're just gonna kill it, is what I'm trying to say. So we could unsummon, make them play it again. They're gonna eat to extinction their own creature? Huh? Oh, because it would go to my hand. Because it's my creature. Got it. Do we care? No, we don't really care. We don't really care. Yep. That's their whole turn. Okay, we are so close. So whenever you draw a card, and then what does this say? Whenever it deals damage. Oh, we are so close. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we have enough to play Niv-Mizzet. I think we still bide time here. Your go. The Bolas player is annoyed. Cry me a river. Would you like to spell pierce me? No? Ooh. Let's get rid of you, because you're a tap land. Play the Chromatic Star. And let's pass. Uh-huh. 1, 2, 3. They might have a counterspell of their own. That's good. That's fine. So that's their whole turn. Resolve. You have to discard something. Let's discard this. Pass. Mm-hmm. One turn too late. Okay. They can flip Nicol Bolas next turn and we can counter the ability, which is pretty funny. We still have a bunch of life, so we're not threatened by our life total. They obviously run counter spells. So this is for 7. We can do this and draw a card. Not really what we're looking for. Let's time warp and see if they have another counter spell. No, they do not. So let's get you down. Next. Divide by 0, that's pretty good. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we could play Niv-Mizzet and hold up Counterspell. We can wait 1 turn and have Sublime Epiphany and Counterspell. I think that's what we do. Resolve. They're gonna want to flip Nicol Bolas. That's their whole thing. And I wouldn't blame them. I mean, the backside Nicol Bolas, the Planeswalker's insane. So they'll probably attack first and then do it, right? They're thinking about it. You're gonna blow up my mana rock. I don't think so. You're gonna cast your own counterspell? One, two. You don't have enough mana. Oh. We can Sublime Epiphany their Sublime Epiphany. Oh my god. Yes. Yes. Oh, it's so good. Oh, that was amazing. We still gotta win the game though. Young Pyromancer. Look, I mean, I know you're like, man, dude, just play your commander, man. But they're gonna kill it. They're Grixis. They got 6 cards in hand. I bet you they're all removal spells. So what, I'm just gonna play Niv-Mizzet, have no way to protect it, and then, you know, they're gonna get to slam their Bolas. Look, they're annoyed too. I mean, annoying them is a win con. Let's Young Pyromancer. Give them something to try to remove. Memory Lapse is good. Memory Lapse is better than Divide by 0. So we'll get rid of you. Get rid of you. Make a fairy. Go. They are so annoyed. So, they probably have removal. I'm gonna replay the commander. I'm gonna say, nah, not today. I'm gonna make another 1/1. Do you have another counter spell? We're gonna make me ditch my curiosity. Bummer, but what are you gonna do? Okay. I'm not as disappointed that we didn't get to do the combo because we actually have a board state now. So, to me, that's a lot better. So they're gonna flip Bolas, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I mean, we might as well do this. Another 1/1. Whirlwind Denial, huh? It costs 7 to flip this. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. If they play a land, they'd have enough. This is probably better, right? They just have so many cards, there's no way they don't have the 4th land. Oof. I want all those cards. So if they flip this... Since we're going wide, it's actually good against their Planeswalker. I think this is the play right here. I mean, it's face up, but still. We're not gonna attack, because if they flip Nicol Bolas, you want to have a lot of creatures to attack it with. Yeah, makes sense. See, I told you they had removal in their hand. They're gonna plus, draw more cards, lose more life.
From the essence of death.
Okay.
I never thought I'd miss the library.
Yep, get rid of that. They're not gonna flip Bolas. Okay. Spikefield Hazard. They get -3, which would make me automatically sack Niv-Mizzet. We could attack all Professor Onyx. I think we just got a Memory Deluge, honestly. That's our only way out of this. We gotta find an answer.
Let's go digging.
Elspeth's Nightmare. Probably game. I mean, I could get. What could I draw? I could draw a Resolve. I could draw,
I outsmarted
burn
you
down the
eons
house is what I'm
ago.
thinking of. And that would help out a lot with this board state. Pass. We might have a counter for this. Looks like they... Oh! Okay. Shore up. That's what we've been needing this whole freaking time. Yeah. Those are the cards. Okay. Okay. Huh. Ugh. Is it worth making this hexproof so that I can make burn down the house, kill everything? God, that's a tough decision. I think it... Oh, man. Right. Which one is this? It's this one.
You've got to learn some manners.
Okay.
You don't need my help.
I just think I had to do that. I really didn't want to, but I think I had to. Yep. Get rid of my Brazen Borrower. Or not, because it's a creature.
Ever see a volcano erupt in
Nice.
person? We're about. Let's get
Seems
toasty.
good. Bye, Brazen Borrower. Resolve. Commit. I just... If I play Niv-Mizzet, they're going to flip Nicol Bolas, and then they're going to -4. Or I'm sorry, -3 and kill it. I'm in like a no-win situation. Alright, I think we're just gonna hope they flip Nicol Bolas and then we'll try to commit it. Okay. That's all my graveyard. Plus Chandra. What's the minus do?
Aw, looks like
Next
someone's
damage to
getting
our
a little
creature. Yeah, I mean, like,
sweaty.
I just cannot. I cannot catch a breather. Pass. They're gonna try to get me down to 10 life and then flip. That's probably what they're gonna do. Do you have a counter spell? No. They put him in his deck. They put the card in the deck. Are they gonna put it back in their hand? If they don't go get their commander, they shuffle away their commander. I don't think they know that. Resolve all. If we play the Niv-Mizzet, they just kill it. So this is our only play. Eliminate. Okay. Opponent's turn.
Let's get
Yep,
toasty.
taking 3 damage a turn. Not good. Check for traps. Sure. Look how many lands they have compared to how many lands we have. Like, how is that possible? How have they... I mean, I guess they've been drawing... That's right, they've been drawing 2 cards a turn. That's how that's possible. No way. No way. I just shuffled their whole deck and made them draw a fresh 7 and they drew their commander. That's some arena bullshit. What is the likelihood of that? 1 in 100? Oh my god. Arena, you gotta be fucking kidding me. That is so stupid. Unbelievable. Even if they Grim Tutored it back in their hand, it took their whole hand and shuffled it back in their deck. Well, I hope you realize how hard I've been trying to win this game. It just ain't happening. The arena gods have decided that I am destined to lose. Sure, it can't hurt. We don't need you. Let's draw 3 cards, why not? Sure. I did everything I could to get back in that game, and the game gave me the double middle fingers, so we're just gonna get out of there. We'll play one more game, but I'm pretty over this deck at this point. It's one of the... Even if you play a powerful deck, if your commander is a tier 1 commander, you're going to play against all the other powerful decks. So it's kind of like a miserable playing experience. Here we go with Narset again. Let's see if we can redeem ourselves. But I've noticed, like, I tend to not like playing Hell Q commanders because you just play all the other worse ones that are broken. We have both our mana. We do have a counter for Narset. Mystical Dispute is good against Narset. Burn Down the House is good against their deck. I mean, alright. It's a good hand. I get to go first. For Sentinel, sure. Fuck your Esper Sentinel. Sorry, I'm pretty salty after those that series of games. We'll pass. We'll consider if they don't do anything. Sure, yeah, hit me for 1. Test of Talents. Target instant sorcery spell. No, we don't need that. This is not the matchup for that card. That's a little bit better and more universal. Let's get the tap land out of the way and pass. We could have Narset mana next turn. We don't want to be tapped out. Pass. Maybe they didn't draw a land. That is a great target for Censor. That card is broken. Okay. So, we can strategic planning. I want all those cards. Oh man. Okay. The content creator side of me wants to take Curiosity because I want to show the combo. But the strategic side of me wants to take Narset. We're just too far away from this. We need to dig deeper in our deck. I know. Not the content play. Wow, they're hurting on lands. Okay. Let's see if they play another creature. If they don't, let's destroy their mana rock. It's basically land destruction. We won a game. We did it. We won a game with this freaking commander. Ugh. Alright, I'm calling it. I'm good with one win. Let's review the deck. Okay. So, first disclaimer. Don't let my experience sort of taint whether or not you decide to play this deck. It is very powerful. I've lost to it many times. I am not the best pilot of this deck. And I'm not sure this card selection is the best or most optimal card selection. Thankfully, Niv-Mizzet is super popular, so you could probably just look up online someone else's deck that does have a good win rate and just copy that one. I didn't do that. I tried to sort of build my own version, but it's probably not optimal. So don't let my piloting this commander dissuade you from building it if this seems like fun to you. I know that if this helps, sort of bolster my argument, Niv-Mizzet not only is powerful in Historic Brawl, but it is a CEDH commander. It's powerful in CEDH as well. So there's obviously a lot more types of effects that do this than are available on Arena. If you are using like commander rules, you can use pretty much any card from the history of Magic. But it essentially works the same way, right? You want to combo off with Niv-Mizzet. So again, if you like the idea of this deck, I would look up someone else's version and just copy it. It's probably been very optimized, and all the cards have been, pined over and, scrutinized. Unlike what I did, which was just kind of put together cards that I thought would work, which didn't seem to be the case. It seemed like we were behind every single game, and even in games where we would draw the right answer to fix the problem, we would still just get, curb stomped. So, use someone else's build is what I recommend. And the reason I say that, normally I always recommend people build their own decks, but I think for this one, since it is very finicky, and it is a 6 mana commander, and it's 6 like 3 blue 3 red, so you can't just like have 6 lands. You have to have 6 very specific lands in order to play your commander. And then usually you don't want to just play it because you want to be able to protect it. So it's such a narrow line of play that you might as well use someone else's optimized version. However, I would also look up maybe some other people who have played this deck. to get more of a feel of how like broken it can be, because once it does go off, it's basically unstoppable. I didn't get to showcase that, unfortunately. Sorry about that, but that's probably more due to my deck building and my inexperience with playing this. But like I was saying, you really want to play an optimized version of this deck if you want to get wins, because you're going to be playing against the other most powerful commanders in Historic Brawl. Every single game will be a Nicol Bolas or a Rusko or a Prismatic Bridge, and so unless your deck is optimized, you're just going to lose because those other decks are just as powerful as yours. So yeah, that'd be my recommendation. Other than that, I thought we were real close a couple of times to doing the thing. We just couldn't. We were just one piece away or one turn off, or, you know, we would solve a problem and then we would still get overrun. So it is what it is. You can't win every game. If you like the video, please subscribe. Like the video, leave a comment. Maybe tell me what I did wrong, how I misplayed. I'm sure I did. And yeah, I'll maybe come back and revisit this deck. Maybe I will try to like net deck this one and just look up a more optimized version and try to redeem myself. But until then, thanks for watching. I'll see you guys in the next video.